What's up, everyone? We are here with Brian Bennett, who has been a professional coach for 10 plus years. Also, the current coach of 20 University. He also majored in physics and biochemistry. Now, Bennett, I have a question for you. Big one that everyone's been wondering. What is the physics perspective behind these assault bikes and what the time means on the ice? Also, how mineral infusion actually affects the athlete and helps them.
Okay, so the basis of the test is the athlete needs to stay on the assault bike at 80 revolutions per minute for the longest duration that they can sustain. So what happens in high-intensity exercise is that the body undergoes aerobic respiration where oxygen is processed in the breaking of carbon bonds to produce energy. After sustained exercise, the body loses its ability to do this. You start to enter anaerobic respiration where the body can no longer use the oxygen this way, and you have the development of lactic acid. And then lactic acid is what you feel when you experience fatigue. So that's what the test is designed for. But the mineral infusion on the activewear that the athletes are wearing creates this like electron buffer around the athlete. And this extra access to electrons around the athlete actually promotes the oxygen activity as far as like the pulling of oxygen atoms into the bloodstream through the skin, and then that will allow the oxygen to do two things, or the athlete to do two things. The number one is they'll have more oxygen available for that initial phase of activity, that respiration phase, which they will be able to sustain for longer. And then that same oxygen is also going to be used to break down the lactic acid that is driving the athlete to feel fatigue. So the real-world application of that is you will get tired slower or less quickly, and then when you start to experience fatigue and you take a rest, you'll actually process that lactic acid faster, and then you will be able to return to activity sooner without the fatigue experience.
Thank you so much, Bennett, for the physics explanation on the assault bikes and for helping us with this study. Boom.
Got it.